every time. I'll go ahead and delete my previous... Delete forever. I understand. You guys like my dubstep? Sorry, just continuing this on. There we go. No sound, thank you. Toturijimasu. There we go. All right, now I've got the chat. Here we go. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that I did a live stream a while ago where I did Gingerbread Man, but I had a hankering to do Gingerbread Man again, so decided to put them on black muslin. So it'll be a variation on my shop. And yeah, I was going to do like have just the body already done and then do all the details during the stream, but unfortunately I finished that last night and didn't realize until it was too late. So right now, what we're gonna do, oh boy. So we're gonna transfer over the design for a new one. We might get started on a new one, but then we'll assemble actual earrings. Let's see. So this is like a chalk transfer paper. And I prefer this over like a white gel. Alright, so we'll orient it like this. And I try to do multiple on this at a time. I don't put them close together because there's a bit of a shine where it pinches. You can kind of see it on the stream, but there's a shine where everything's all pinched together. That doesn't look good. Also, let me know if the auto focusing is an issue. Hello, Sasha! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. Alright, since this is pretty small, what we're gonna do is like this. Hopefully, if that'll work. It's a little hard for me to see, but at least you guys will be able to see a little bit better. This is only ×5 magnification, so... So I'm just rubbing it. What that does mean is that I have to continuously change out the paper over and over again, because it starts to get really worn down on the paper on top. Alright, we'll get this out of the way. Got really overwhelmed today? Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, so we got that already transferred. Let's go ahead and like cut out these three and just start working on those three. Well, hopefully you'll be able to relax a little bit today. It's been a while since I last live streamed. Last time I was getting prepped for ear surgery, and thankfully it went really well. It was only like half an hour. They weren't sure exactly what was on my ear. Turns out it was just a benign cyst. So it was over with within half an hour. And just localized anesthesia too. We'll go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Don't want to roll too much on the embroidery itself, or else it gets like kind of dull looking. Just makes it too fuzzy. But yeah, I got the stitches out yesterday. Yes. And that was interesting. For the most part, it didn't feel like anything. I was surprised because my ear was aching still. But yeah, It did pinch a little bit, since some of the stitches were pretty tight. But yeah, they're out now, and they said, yeah, you're good to go. I'm cool. I don't understand people that do this, like, voluntarily for aesthetics, you know? It's not fun. I couldn't, like, sleep on for a while. Or at least one of my sides. Alright, then we'll give this a bit more space. Alright, got these 3 right here. And then we have these lovely things. Oh, I already had one out. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try out this brush and nozzle. The squeezable ones just are not very good for my tiny hands. I need to find like bottles that work for arthritis, even though I don't have it. It's just I don't have much strength in my hand, you know? Have you had a sleep paralysis episode? I have not. I have heard they're very scary, though. Have you? It's where you're, like, your mind is awake, but your body isn't. I think your body, like, it paralyzes itself, so you don't act out your dreams. And that's one of the reasons why you can't move when you actually wake up. But that I guess you're semi in that dream state still, and so things are pretty scary. Had at least 4. Oof. Yeah, alright, I gotta line this up. Make sure everything looks good. It's a little bit off center. Let's see if I do this. Does that make a difference? Just a very small difference, sorry. All my technical know-how. You guys get a fisheye lens. Alright, this is somewhat... it's about as centered as it could be. This one might actually be a wonky one that I keep for personal use. It's a bit too wonky. Alright, then we're gonna pinch it, bring it down as tight as possible. I like to twist it a little. There we go. Let's try this out. Hopefully this should be a little bit better. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's a nozzle on top, or... Hang on. Or we unscrew the entire thing, and that's where the brush comes in. Who designed this? Because it's a lot easier to unscrew this first. I think I'm fine, thank you. Ah, here it is. Here's the brush part. Interesting. Jamike. Alright. Oh, wow, it is potent.
Need the window open?
We might need to crack it open a little bit, if that's okay. It dries up pretty quick. It's a little bit too quick for my liking. Alright, like that. Fumes.
Yeah, I have a Nox.
Oh, you have a Nox? Okay. Let me go ahead and crack open the window once I get this assembled. Alright. Make sure it's aligned really quick. Alright, unravel a little bit so I can push it in a bit easier. Alright, hang on 1 second. Just gonna crack the window open a little. Yeah, that's a little bit wonky. Yeah, it dries up a bit too fast. it's not really sticking on, you know? Alright. You woke up, couldn't get up. Oh no. Oh man, that sounds terrifying. I have not had the pleasure of having sleep paralysis, at least yet. Maybe if I squeeze it tight enough, then it'll stick. I should not do that. Ooh. I think it's good enough, at least. At the very least, it's going to be pinched at the top, and then I can glue that. And that should hold it all together enough. Alright, I'm going to put this down like this. Alright, then do this really quick. Alright. Oh cow, that is potent. Alright, quickly screw. What I'd like to do one day is, oh no, come on, quickly, quickly! Okay, well that's tight enough, I think. Ooh. That sounds terrifying. I am sorry, Sasha. Alright. Let me get these. Not this one. So this one. But yeah, the surgery. I've never had that kind of surgery before, or any surgery really. So it was my first experience. But they gave me a few shots of anesthesia on my ear, and then they started going in. There were a few pinches of pain, as to be expected, but for the most part, I didn't feel anything. It was weird. But it was weird that I could feel, just not pain, you know? Aside from those few pinches. But it felt, when they were, you know, digging in my ear, it felt like they were cutting cloth, you know? It was odd. I was expecting... I was not expecting that. I don't know, TMI, I don't know. I find these things interesting. They also let me, like, choose the music, and I was like, soundtracks, like... And then they, pulled up, like, Spotify, you know, greatest movie soundtracks, and none of them we could recognize. They were... Someone has a very different taste in what is the greatest movie soundtracks. It was odd. It was more like a light jazz sort of thing, you know. But yeah, it was done within half an hour, and they're like, okay, you'll need to clean it every day, rebandage it every day, take over-the-counter painkillers, and you're good to go. Alright, let's see. Let me try to get just a tiny bit of super glue in this one area. hopefully that'll be covered up too. Just, no, don't spill. All right. I think we have our first little earring. Oh, you took out one of your teeth? Whew. I have thankfully have had excellent teeth, knock on wood, my whole life. At least this so far. But yeah, I haven't even had cavities. I count myself extremely lucky, especially considering most of my family has some pretty bad teeth problems.
Sobs and cavities.
Sobs and cavities, that's right. So whenever I go to the dentist, it's like, oh, yay! It makes my teeth feel shiny and clean. I have no anxiety whatsoever. Oh, I'm sorry, though. I might have to get my wisdom teeth removed sometime. Probably before life gets crazy. Before life gets even busier. Go ahead and scoop that off. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see, because it dries so fast, I'm wondering what the best method would be for this. I also think it's so dumb that the little plastic things they have you bite down on before they take your x-rays, they always hurt for me. Everyone I've talked to said, yeah, those hurt. It's just, we live in the modern day and age. Why do they have to hurt? I guess if I'm self-conscious about anything about my teeth, it would probably be they're slightly yellow, but they're also, like, you know what? It doesn't matter too much. I guess I would take good, healthy teeth over unhealthy white teeth any day. Let's see. It's aligned a little. I think this is another wonky one. Alright, now we're gonna gather in the back. I'm gonna try to be quick about this. No, that actually doesn't, that still doesn't look quite aligned. What about it? No, it is aligned. It's fine. Ooh. Oh, I'm sure that pinches when you get the first shot of anesthesia. Especially in your mouth. It has a ton of nerves. Alright, quickly. I got it on my skin. No. Ugh. Alright, quickly. Quickly. Oh, this is not turning out good. This is not good. Not good. Oh, come on. Ah, this didn't work out. Dang it. Yeah, I'm like... Okay, that's gonna be a wonky one. Maybe I can do like discounted ones for super wonky ones. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. I didn't know that you're not supposed to add water to anesthesia. Ooh. Well, that's not good. That would water it down, yeah. I'll probably just leave that right there. And work on the last one. Ugh. It got sticky. Alright, kind of like this. It's still a little bit off to the left. This is always the trickiest part. That's about as aligned as it can get. Okay, alright. This time, be a little bit careful. Oh man, I'm sorry, Sasha. I didn't even get that. Actually, let's try this. See if it's any easier. Nope, it is not. A little bit carefully, like that. There we go. There we go. That's a lot better. Alright, let's see if there's any loose parts. No? Seems to be good. That was beautiful organ music. I'd like to do, you know, a bunch more just variations of live streams. The problem is that I don't get much progress done in, say, like Viva Pinata, since that's a lot more long-term thing. And I don't have too much time to actually have a dedicated third live stream in the week. Need to do that for other things. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do things. I'm trying to create an actual official Sushisa Studios website. That'll be a lot more, has all my stuff. I don't have to, pay Etsy's ridiculous fees. Yeah, so that is in the works. I just barely got started, so I have no idea how long that's gonna take. Yeah, just using Wix. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sasha. At least it kicked in a little later. Much later than it was supposed to. No, not that. Okay, go like this. How are the fumes for you? Yeah? Yeah, it's fine. Quickly. I wonder if there's like a teeny tiny drill that I could use. It just drills this in super quick for me. Then again, I don't want it to, break the wood, since this is very kind of delicate wood. I got a message on Instagram when I posted a picture of Ginger and Knox. It's from two different people. They were obviously, fake accounts and stuff saying, "Oh, message us, and we'll give you free pet stuff." Eventually, it would be nice to actually get some free stuff, but the fact that these users didn't have anything on their profile, that they're asking you to reach out to them when they messaged you, it's just a little bit suspicious. A little bit sussy. Oh, good. Glad the other doctor was better. There's actually one time where we went in to do a blood test, and okay, the nurse, we still don't understand why she did this, but for doing a blood sample, you just get poked, and then there's the tube, and then it fills up the tube, and everything's okay. No, he decided to use a syringe to draw out the blood by force. And it's like, it hurt horribly. And also, no, the body can expel easily. I'm trying to be careful with my wording because of YouTube. I have no idea if I'm succeeding. This sus among us behavior, yes. Very sus was it. But yeah, that has never happened before in a blood draw. We are still perplexed. Why on earth she decided to do that? Alright, scraps go over here. Alright, and then already got the earrings on, so we've got two It's so weird. I do the same pattern and I draw them out, but they still look pretty different. So what I do is I get all the earrings in the end and then pair them up with one that looks closest to it. So there's not like a huge difference between the two. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Just how different they are, even though they're the exact same pattern, you know? Yeah. Aw, man, these two probably would have been a pair. Probably not, actually. This one's weird. Alright, let me go ahead and... Those took a little bit faster than I thought they would. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on embroidering. Let's see, I'm gonna have to change the perspective of the camera, of course. Ow! Sounds awful. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Like that, maybe? It's a bit too close. Bit too close and too far. One sec. The third finger. I always heard that the reason why we have like rings on our ring finger is because there's a vein that goes directly to the heart, which isn't true, but I would think that that would be the opposite of why you would do that finger. Let's see. Rise. Alright, then it's gonna have to be like this. I'm trying. Problem is that these do not want to cooperate. I have to figure out how to get this, all these, super glue off my fingers. It's always the annoying part. Huh, there's no important blood vessels, huh? So they were wrong. We shouldn't wear rings on our ring finger. That makes no sense. Huh, that's an interesting way of thinking, huh? Alright, you gotta go? Alright. Alright, let's see how wonky this guy will turn out when I'm embroidering him sideways. Huh. Yeah, I wonder if there's an anatomical reason, if that holds water. Let's see. try to get this a little bit like that. I've heard that there's gonna be a huge, like, supernova going on here soon. Like, you can see it without a telescope. I need to research more on it, but that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, I think it's two edges of a galaxy colliding. Of two let's see, hang on. It's the edges of two galaxies colliding, I believe. When I skimmed through the article, I'm gonna have to look at it more, but it says that you can see it without any tools in the night sky for a few days. Kitty cat, how you doing? How's my boy? You enjoying the fresh air? Oh, the weather has been so nice. So nice these past couple weeks, actually. It's rare over here, because normally it's a week of nice weather, and then it's like hot. Cold, nice weather, hot. Ugh. Works on sugar. Huh. I would think that the brain would smell like just fat, you know? Because it's made of mostly fats. Lipids. Huh. That's interesting. I guess that makes it a little less gross. And I'm sure that ruins the vanilla flavor for a lot of surgeons. That's pretty nasty. Because this embroidery is so small, I have to be very, very careful on how I follow the line. It's not as simple as, oh, you just embroider on the line. There's a bit of nuance to it. One day I'll have a setup that actually looks nice on camera. Just thinking like... Ooh, that might be a bit too far. This is very much amateur crafting live stream. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sure they do not like that flavor. After all is said and done. Okay, that's... Okay, go like that. It's very interesting that vanilla is like the most basic flavor when it comes from like a very expensive, you know, a very expensive bean or herb or spice, whatever you call it. There was actually one point where the vanilla bean was more valuable than silver in the world. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, it's kind of funny that we just treat it as, oh, it's just the most basic flavor you can get. Of course, imitation vanilla probably had the bulk of it. If you can have any pet in the world, what would you get? I have a hard time deciding. I've always wanted like a tank of jellyfish. Just like a wall that has a bunch of jellyfish just kind of swirling around. Use vanilla beans as currency. Is that true? Because I thought vanilla comes from Africa. And that it wasn't domesticated until like the 1800s-ish? Or maybe it was more of a secret that they kept, and then it was rediscovered publicly. It's pretty cool. Vanilla comes from an orchid plant. This little orchid thing. The beans. Alright, this is getting a little bit tricky to do. A ball python or a chameleon? Ah, cool! Yeah! Or a cat, yes. Cat might be the most accessible of options. Yeah, this is... oh boy, this is starting to turn out just a tad bit wonky. Guess all I have to do is just pinch a little bit more right here to even it out. I've been seriously considering beginning to raise quail. Not now, hopefully within the next few years, but we're just needing to have more eggs in our diet. And so, because of the whole bird flu that was going around about a year ago, raised egg prices exponentially, and we couldn't get access to eggs, we just, from then on, started to consider, you know, raising our own eggs. And the reason why we chose quail is because they're... Have I talked about this before in a stream? Don't remember. But we were talking about... or we learned that they're less prone to disease, their pecking order isn't as vicious, they're smaller, require less, they produce very quickly and often. Oh, it was from Mexico! Whoa! Wow! Okay, if they used the vanilla bean as currency, then... huh. Maybe they find it out in the wild? Not necessarily that it was domesticated, but... huh. Wow, that's cool. Oh, anyway. So yeah, and then they're easier to take care of, less prone to disease, and they're quiet. Require less space. And just overall, it seems like a pretty good option. I get excited the more I think about it. I've always wanted to grow up on a farm. And so, be able to realize that dream. Hoping to homestead, grow our own food, as much as possible. Because the one problem with quail eggs is that they're usually really small. There's a breed called Jumbo Cortonix or something. They're hardy for winters, and they also are bigger, produce bigger eggs. Yeah. The other day, I actually found a recipe for, it's called a omelet pizza, or pizza omelet. And basically instead of the bread, it's just like a cooked egg. Instead of bread, it's just the cooked egg and then all the toppings, and it's actually pretty good. Doesn't have natural pollinators left. Ah, yes. That's a little bit wonka. Where are you, Christmas? Why are you Christmas? Why is it Christmas? Oh, a sleepy boy. He's a sleepy boy. He's a sleepy kitty cat. Avocados. Yes, I love avocados. Eventually, I'd like to get an avocado tree. It might not be possible to have it outside where we are, as they'll need more of a tropical kind of environment. However, I guess we can grow them indoors, unless we have like a indoor greenhouse or something. I love avocados though. They're so good. And they're filling too. It's like this healthy butter, you know? There's some people that it tastes like grass to them. They don't like it. I feel bad for those people. Of course it's good. Oh, you don't like the avocados? Bitter, oily overall. Aw, man. You might not have had a good one. To me, they kind of taste a little bit like cream cheese. Just a very light cream cheese with a slight more butter. Hello, Belle and Rosie! Welcome! It's been a while. Welcome, welcome. When was the last time you had an avocado? Because it might not have been in season where you're, when you had one. Seen the Mississippi stream? Oh no, you're totally fine. There is absolutely no pressure to be here. You know, like, you know, you don't have to. You don't have to be here. You're all good. How are you doing though? It's been nothing but sunshine over where we're at after a very long, long winter. Do we like licorice? Ah, you had it 9 years ago? Ah, you gotta try it again. You gotta get one that's slightly squishy, not the super hard ones, because those are not great. But no, I don't like licorice. Unfortunately, no. I have tried natural licorice once, and that was tolerable. But, no. Especially black licorice. No, 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 no. I believe licorice comes from a root. Why so? I guess it's just the flavor. I'm guessing it's the flavor. It's just so strong. And yeah, I don't understand why I don't like it, because it smells great. I see Twizzlers and they smell wonderful. Doing pretty great. Started to draw again. Yay! And playing Sky COTL? Is it by that game company? I've noticed that they've released Sky on Steam, and I've actually been somewhat tempted to play it. I just haven't this whole time because I was like, grumble, grumble, it's just a journey reskin. You have a story about licorice and your relationship. Oh gosh. This is like an ex. Yep, it's the same one by that game company. That's the reason why I don't want to play Abzu. It's been recommended quite a few times, and why I'm not very excited for that game company's new game coming out, where it's like kind of Journey but with technology. I don't know. I for one am just like, we gotta find something new. We can't just milk the same thing over and over again. I mean, some people like it, and I'm really glad that they're experiencing the wonder of that game company's worlds. Ever play Journey? Seems pretty nice. Oh, it is my childhood. I would play that every Sunday, nearly every Sunday throughout high school. Just made me cry. But yeah, I have been thinking, okay, there's some differences between Sky and Journey, so I might pick that up sometime. Let's see. Try to get as much of the string as possible. Sorry that this is at such an awkward angle. It's a little hard to... Actually, can I turn down the light just a tad? I don't know if that will help. Kinda. Alright, let me take this. I was thinking, if I ever do like an art exhibition, I have a bunch of like weird ideas. Super random ideas for like art exhibitions and stuff. The only issue with Sky is that it's either really grindy, if focusing on the looks of the character. Yeah, that's at least different from Journey, is that aspect. Oh, you got the measles? Ugh, nasty. You had black licorice medicine? Ugh. What was I saying? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I already talked about Quail, and then... I also forgot, yeah, something with art. Oh no, art. Oh no, what? It's gonna bug me now. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to watch the stream again just to figure it out. Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot. Okay, sorry. Okay, art exhibition. Okay, that's right. So I had this idea for an art exhibition where you only see the backs of embroidery pieces. Because that's always like super messy, like this. I'm sure someone has already done this. But like there's a masterpiece, but the audience is not allowed to see the other side of the piece. And so it's supposed to be like, you know, you don't, you judge what you see in people when there's like a masterpiece inside or something cheesy like that. I was thinking like a demonstration embroidery. Maybe like it can be a robot doing this, because I don't want people, or I don't want to sit there for a few hours for a demonstration. But basically, like say this back is to the audience and I'm embroidering, and the whole point is, you know, oh, you can guess all you want what it is that I'm doing, and it may look nonsensical to you guys, but it makes perfect sense to, you know, the person, to the artist. Something deep like that. Don't steal that. That's my $1 billion idea. I'm gonna charge people $50 just to look at it.
Stolen.
Sid, are you sure? You're really sure? There's only 12% of people in the world who tolerate the taste? Oh man. Wow. So you like wait, do you like black licorice? I've also got a few other like sculpture ideas and stuff, but it's just like kind of one-off things. I don't know if that would merit a whole exhibition or something. You're one of the 12%, Sasha. Only 12% of people can tolerate this taste. I'm unsure if I ever want to go into a gallery, to have my pieces up in a gallery. I mean, I don't do a whole lot of physical work. I mean, I feel like galleries are becoming a bit more open now to some digital work. But for one, I don't know if my skills can even reach the level of quality that I think galleries should have. And also there's like a kind of intense process. I guess it depends on what kind of gallery. Like if it's in a busy city, it would be a lot more competition to show your stuff. Yeah. You liked it. Oh, cool. Well, keep that in mind. You like black licorice, the most intense of flavors. Yeah, it's hard to put into words why I don't like licorice. It's just like, you know, putting into words is difficult. Alright, it's 3:55. I'm gonna end this here in about 5 minutes. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get this variation up and going. We went to a restaurant yesterday. Has takoyaki, which is like octopus ball. And I realized that I love octopus ball so much. I'm gonna have to learn how to make takoyaki. The only problem is that the ingredients, yeah, are pretty expensive. I'm gonna have like rice flour and octopus, of course. You hated the cough syrup in the end, started to like it. Now you don't hate it. Hey! That's how I learned to like tomatoes. I just started eating them raw. And then it was disgusting at first, but then I started to like it after a bit. Maybe it just like floods out your receptors and stuff and you're just like, you know what? I can't change this situation. So I'm just gonna learn to like it. I've heard in places like Asia, they don't like the taste of root beer because a lot of their medication tastes like root beer. But I love root beer, it's so good. Don't like the licorice because of the bitter and weird aftertaste. I think it's the aftertaste I don't like. Like it's sweet and flowery at first, but then it's just this weird, not synthetic aftertaste, but just the weird aftertaste.
Who's talking bad about licorice?
Oh no!
Excuse me?
Oh no! Because of takoyaki, remember the song Sukiyaki. Suki. Cookie, 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 yeah, I'd like to learn how to make takoyaki. The problem is the ingredients, and you have to have like a special takoyaki grill. It's like these, it's a grill with semicircle dips in it. You put the mix in and then spin it around every now and then. He's so good though. I'm hungry as you can tell.
No.
저는 배가 고픕니다. 아주. I've been slacking on my Korean as well.
Nope.
No! What did you do? No, don't.
No. Are there any fumes left? You gotta put those in the window.
Oh,
Are you still using it?
No, I'm not. Go ahead. Oh gosh. Well, I was gonna jump up there. I watch into the sky. Ah, okay.
Nope.
No! I'm gonna jump on my succulents. Oh, I'll show you guys my succulents real quick. I wrote down when I started transplanting them, but there's some that's working. They just take forever. I don't know if it's the cold air or something. Okay. Move this away. Yeah, my succulents. Propagated from one plant. As you can see, quite a few of them are shriveled up, but there are still a few that are just... I'll go ahead and water them real quick, actually. But yeah. Go ahead and water these. I have no idea if what I'm doing is right, but you know what? That's how it is.
Ginger's joined now too.
Ginger is joined! Oh, you good boy! He had cough syrup taste. It's sweetened for children, but now it's become a little bitter. Yeah. Yeah, there's like little roots. I don't know if it's like to put it in pots or something. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's my succulents. They came from a Valentine's Day gift from my husband, from a secret admirer.
Not that secret if we're married.
Alrighty. Well, I think I'm gonna call that good for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah. Well, hopefully I can get like a nicer setup right here. Oh, where's play next? Oof. My goodness. Well, I'm gonna call that good for today. And yeah, thank you guys for coming, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye! Yeah. Alright.